This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
Oh, man. Back to an early morning pod. We haven't done this in a minute. And by early, I mean 9 a.m. because that's not going crazy.
But I do like that I walked in and Chip is wearing pajamas and I walked out to the backyard and you're wearing matching pajamas.
Look, here's the deal. I'm wearing these non-spawn MeUndies because he got me, but he got me like these lightsaber Star Wars one. And since we've been talking Baby Yoda, I thought it was apropos. I slept in these last night. And then as we're getting ready, and I'm like, Grace is going to be here in like 20 minutes. He goes, I'm going to put on the same pajamas. So we weren't sitting in the house wearing matching pajamas. Not that there's
cute.
anything wrong with that.
That's totally 'tis the season, I feel like, but for that kind of cuteness.
We were showboating.
Yeah. Well, I saw something this morning that said that like Disney Plus is trying to get rid of all the Baby Yoda GIFs all over the internet because it could be like a copyright issue. But
How
also,
is that a copyright issue? Like, spread the word. Like, the fact that people are in the...
Right.
I can't believe we are 30 seconds in and already deep into Baby Yoda.
we're getting upset on behalf, even though when we mentioned it last episode or whenever it was, someone tweeted at us and was like, it's not actually Baby Yoda.
It's a different Yoda.
But everyone's calling it Baby Yoda. I listened to Hank and Catherine Green's podcast.
I love them so much.
And they call it Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Oh, I love it. Baby Yoba.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, copyright issues. Who cares? You've already, like, if they did a pre-order for toys, they'd sell out right now.
Oh, I mean, you would buy one. You've never seen an episode.
Never. And I probably won't.
And I mean,
be QH.
It's a very, very easy costume for Beanz to slip into very,
First of all,
effortlessly.
100%. Second, when we go for walks, like the last few days, whenever we hit a wall, her shadow is Baby Yoda.
Oh, you gotta
like,
gram
exactly.
it.
I know. I've been waiting for the perfect, like, oh my God, here comes Baby Yoda.
God.
It's been really good. Have you been watching more of it?
There's not, by the time we're recording this right now on Monday morning, I don't think there's a new episode yet. We're caught up to whatever it is because now it's getting released weekly.
See, we are so spoiled.
Yeah, I'm so spoiled, especially because they released the first two episodes like 2 days apart to get like hype going.
Oh, right. We talked about this, like the drug dealer. You give the second hit.
Yeah.
So then they can like go take it by themselves and be like thinking about it.
And then be like, yeah, actually, it wasn't a fluke that I loved this the first time
Actually,
around.
I love drugs.
Yeah, I'm an addict.
This is so weird. Yeah, that I know this isn't breaking ground conversation. But remember when you used to have to be home at the exact time to watch a TV show every week?
Yes.
Or put it on VHS. I had VHSs of Boy Meets World.
Yeah. And I remember being devastated if we started watching Friends right after it started. Like, you can't rewind or anything. You have to be in your place.
And you didn't get that cold open.
Yeah. I was like, oh, man. Also, my parents are divorced, obviously. And so when we were younger.
Are you okay?
Look, I know it's my fault and I don't want to talk about it. But we would go to my dad's house every other weekend, and on Sunday nights we'd have to be home by 6:30. But it also just so happened that at 6:30 Simpsons were on TV.
Oh, so and you had brothers. Were you into Simpsons?
Yeah,
really?
Because they were like John, my older brother, grew up watching it, so I would mimic whatever he would watch and laugh at, and be like, "This must be funny." And like watching it now as an adult, you go back and you're like, "This really was fucking hilarious," and like ahead of its time.
Smart.
And so we would like blitz past my mom who'd be like, my children are home. We're like, see ya, Simpsons.
Oh my God.
We have to get in front of the TV.
Well, even older, sorry to date myself.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
I mean, self-care.
I mean, I would treat myself so good. It was still like that. There was no, DVR or whatever when I was in college. So I remember when we would be getting ready to go out on Thursdays, we'd be like fully dressed because Thursdays was a big go out and dance night.
Yeah.
In the dorms, we'd be like fully dressed, taking shots of, like room temp vodka.
Which is probably why you hate it presently.
Yeah, exactly. Room temp vodka and watching Friends. So that like the second it ended, it was the second it went to like Marta Kaufman, like we were like out.
Yeah, that was your pregame.
100%. Oh, I loved it so much. Since you brought up The Simpsons, I wanted to talk about how on Saturday, which we'll get into that whole goddamn jam.
Oh yeah,
but how we talked about Lizzo posted a photo of her bare ass, and then you swipe over and she turned the butt. Or a fan did, and she posted it into Homer Simpson's lips.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And from there, I asked you and Hannah and Ella, and our friend Hanada if you'd ever seen all the Homer Simpson vagina tattoos.
Oh, that's right. And we had not. And we all took it very seriously. Like, we all racked our brains and we're like, have we? No, I haven't. For sure.
It doesn't leave you.
Yeah. And I realized after you started to show us examples that I for sure had never seen it before. If any
Googling
of you,
Homer Simpson vagina tattoo just spiked this Wednesday.
But do not do this if you are in a work setting right now.
No, or if you need to be in a state of mind where you need to think about anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yeah.
Like if you're about to take your SATs, do not.
Do not, because you're just going to be like, what's the square root of vagina lip? It's Homer's.
It's
scarring.
They're also so, for lack of a better word, pigmented. Like like the coloring on these is like so vibrant.
Okay, here's why.
That's what I wasn't expecting.
Because when you get a Homer vagina tattoo, first of all, yellow tattoos are weird on bodies anyway because it looks a little like...
It looks like it's been like painted like with face paint.
Right.
You know?
Maybe it has, but I think some of these are tattoos.
Yeah.
But it's so yellow. But then the beauty is really going the extra distance and having like a shaved vagina, but like a couple days shaved. Yeah. So you got a shadow. So then Homer has his like stubble.
It's a whole art form in and of itself.
Like, God bless any of you ladies or people who have rocked the vag tat and still are able to see themselves as a sexual being. It was a lot.
It's a whole world of artistry that I wasn't aware of. But it's also, they're hilarious, as jarring as they are. That it's like, that takes ironically balls to go get a Homer Simpson tattoo on your pussy.
You are committing to a joke. I've never loved anything more. However,
and you're gonna go just sit like bare ass in a tattoo parlor for like an hour.
Just bussy spread.
Yeah, like a gynecologist appointment.
Oh, trust me, dating Chip, who has so many tattoos, he follows a million tattoo artists,
right?
And so I'll see some that you're like, what? What? So fucking funny. I've never loved a joke or a TV show enough to do that.
No.
However, I don't care if people are over it. I'm still obsessed with that cat meme.
Which one? Oh, the
Real Housewives yelling and the cat at dinner.
Yeah.
I can't get over it. Like, I'd never want that meme to die.
Well, now there's a billboard in my neighborhood with that meme on it. But just the cat part. And it's just
does it say anything? He's
it's
just
like
eating.
It's like for some brand that's like a hipster East Side-y brand or something. And that's when I was like, I don't know.
I also want that cat to get paid.
Right? I mean, Keyboard Cat passed away, so I feel like this is everyone's replacement cat at the moment. Okay. And so I just feel like, I agree with you that this cat's image, did it sign off for its likeness like Baby Yoda apparently did?
Yeah, has Snowflake been dead since 82? And he doesn't know he's the most popular thing on earth right now?
It's really great.
Wow. You need to bring back Hallameme.
Oh, I know. That wasn't my starting. That was BuzzFeed started that.
Oh, BuzzFeed, bring back Hallameme. For those of you guys who don't know, like back in the early teens of the 2000s, there were parties. Definitely in Brooklyn. I don't know if they were also in LA.
I think there might have been some in LA. I only went to the one year when Hannah and I got asked to judge the costume contest.
Basically, it was a huge party at a bar called Hallameme where everyone came as memes. And this is at like the start of the word meme.
Yeah. And so
I remember going like, Grace, will you explain to me what this party is? Like not understanding what memes were.
And my favorite, I forget which queen on RuPaul's Drag Race is quoted by being like, they're going to meme you.
Was it Vanjie?
It wasn't Vanjie. I can't remember her name right now. And everyone just like looks at me like, they're gonna what? Mimi. Mimi. That was like 2012. I remember the person that won came as Honey Boo Boo, like full decked out, like pageant girl, Honey Boo Boo, like spared
and you
no
went
expense.
as the
Michaela.
Gymnast.
Yeah,
disappointed, unimpressed. There we go.
Yeah, but it was also one of those times where memes were so exciting, but then there's still those like deep memes that I didn't understand what like 70% of the people dressed as were.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah,
the depths. How are you feeling?
Better.
Yeah.
Mamrie knows this. Yesterday, I really pulled something over on myself.
We were supposed to go to a Friendsgiving at our friend Katie's house. I still went. So excited. So much food. Oh my God.
I was so excited. Elliot and I pulled out. He has a Christmas tree. We set up a Christmas tree and we had plans to go shopping.
You were going to do Christmas tree and shopping and then Friendsgiving. That's a nice
We were going to have a nice Sunday.
We're going to have a fucking Sunday.
But then I woke up like super jazzed and amped because, and we'll talk about going out to Todrick's show the night before with everyone. And so I was just like in such a great mood of having such a great night with everyone that I was also probably still drunk and was like, let me make whatever food we have in here, because Elliot had like a solo night while we were out and just got himself pizza, and I was like, I'm gonna eat pizza this morning because I didn't really eat dinner last night.
Oh, I know. I came back and I was like, I'm so hungry.
I came back and I was like, I'm drunk, I'm hungry, but I'm real happy right now. And Elliot was like, whoa, you're coming in hot.
You know why? Because, well, the sidebar, but we went to a venue and the first round we were like, let's get double vodka sodas or double me with crayon.
Yeah.
Because we are probably not going to get up for an hour. And they did a thing where it was like, I was watching him pour, like he was counting every raindrop.
Yeah.
And then we were at a venue. So I came back to you and I was like, these are $35 each.
Yeah.
Like this double vodka soda cost as much as our ticket. But then we went back the next time and the guy behind the bar had clearly been drinking and he just took the lid off Tito's and poured us cups of vodka with a splash on top.
Yeah. I was
scared.
Here we go. But in my mind, I am on my feet dancing. So at least I'm getting some like.
Cancels out.
Yeah. Some
for sure.
Terrible rationalization. And then also just the adrenaline of being excited and everyone in the room is having a great time.
Totally.
Anyway, I made myself like this whole breakfast spread and like I housed pizza and I was like, we're going to have a great day. We're getting the tree out. And then it was like, whoosh.
Oh no.
Like my whole body just started like sweating and feeling awful. And I felt like I had knives in my stomach. And I was like, oh,
was it just pain or also diarrhea?
I mean, it was pain it was pee that led to the D.
Man.
And it was one of those things where I had no idea how long this was going to last for. And I felt like the most useless like lump ever. And like to the point that Elliot had to take Goose on a walk. So I was like, I don't trust myself to leave the house.
I don't want Goose and I pooping beside each other.
Yeah, I don't need that posted up next door.
Because she does not curb me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it was just a full tough day. Even today, my stomach is still wonky, but I was like, God, I really thought I could have pizza. And I don't even know if that's exactly what it was.
It's like you don't know you're lactose intolerant.
But see, I don't know for sure if it's that. I actually did take a at-home finger prick food sensitivity test. That's what I don't know.
Which is worse?
Because I've had cheese before. Like,
quit bragging.
I know. and it's like affected me sometimes and not other times. And so I was like, oh, I wonder if this is like a combo. Obviously, you know,
or a type of cheese.
Yeah. So I had a really rough day yesterday, but
Yikes.
I should be getting this food sensitivity test back this week. And if it comes back like inconclusive, I'm going to be so upset. But
I gotta take it.
It was I was so mad because I was really excited for everything that was going on yesterday. So I missed Katie's party. I was so sad.
It's fine. I'm like, when we're done with this, I'm heading to Palm Springs. We're gonna have a great Thanksgiving. It's fine. Chip.
I also appreciate everyone's concerns for the amount of space in our kitchen over Thanksgiving. People have been tweeting at us like countertop stoves and stuff.
Here's the deal. Well, when I was at Katie's, she had 2 of those like full-on catering cloches to keep food warm. And I was like, I'm going to come back. I'm going to borrow these tomorrow. But she's all the way on a different side of town.
Yeah.
So she was like, they're like $40 each at Bed Bath & Beyond. So I'm going to buy 2 of those and just keep them in our garage because like, it's smart. A place people...
Or Costco. I would imagine.
Well, you know, details, schmeetails.
Yeah.
But that I think is going to be the lifesaver is the big old warming dishes, cloches.
That's great. I'm super on board.
I'm trying to be chill about it.
You're doing a great job.
Well,
I'm so excited because it's getting closer and I haven't processed it till like this morning that I was like, holy shit.
You've been processing cheese.
I know. Yeah.
That's
it. The process elsewhere.
Also in the potato debate.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I forget. Chip and I, we like went and had a couple drinks at a happy hour. And then we were like, look at us getting like $5 drinks, like feeling like we were saving money, and then being like, let's get groceries for dinner. Like, let's just be like save money tonight. So we went and got food, and then he picks up this thing of Betty Crocker scallop potatoes, right? Because he posted it on his Instagram.
Those are the ones that I have residual bad childhood memories about.
See, because they're like dehydrated potatoes. I don't know. It's like potato chips.
I never understood what they were, but I hated them. I thought they were so gross, and I wasn't allowed to leave the dinner table till I like ate my dinner. And so I have like
scallops. Yeah, we didn't like the name of it.
Yeah, that and hamburger helper are like the same to me.
But so he put a Betty Crocker scallop potato box on his Instagram story with a poll that was like, "Are these acceptable at Thanksgiving?" Like either yes, of course, or Mame says no way. My dad responds no with 4 exclamation points. No, like doesn't just vote. Replies to story with an emphatic no.
His opinion is heard.
You know, because my like dad and stepmom, like all my family, they make like from scratch stuff. But I'm like, Chip, make it. We'll do a trial run.
Yeah.
And the way he made it, the pan was too big and it like kind of burnt, but it was like kind of delicious.
Oh, okay.
But it looked disgusting. So he has stepped down from his potato debate.
Wow.
And is complying with my...
That's very gracious of him. That's very respectful.
Yes. So just to update everyone on Tatergate.
So when you guys see all of our Instagram stories from Thanksgiving Day, you don't have to go, where are the scallop potatoes?
Where the hell are scallop potatoes?
Wow. All right, listen up. If you're still using one of those, quote, big wireless providers in 2019, have you asked yourself what you're paying for? Between expensive retail stores, inflated prices, and hidden fees, you're being taken advantage of because they know you'll pay. Enter Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile provides the same premium network coverage that you're used to, but at a fraction of the cost because everything is online. Mint Mobile saves on retail locations and overhead, then passes those savings directly to you. They make it easy to cut your wireless bill down to just $15 a month. Sorry, I choked in the middle of saying that because that's an insane price. Every plan comes with unlimited nationwide talk and text. With Mint Mobile, stop paying for unlimited data that you'll never use. Choose between plans with 3, 8, or 12 gigabytes of 4G LTE data. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all of your existing contacts. Ditch your old wireless bill and start saving with Mint Mobile. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/TMGW. Again, that's mintmobile.com/TMGW. Cut your wireless bill down to $15 a month. mintmobile.com/TMGW. More support for today's show comes from your super, because you are, and so is this product. We all know how important it is to eat healthy, but the reality is 9 out of 10 people don't eat enough fruits and veggies. And Michael and Crystal, the founders of Your Super, discovered firsthand how important nutrition is to health. They're both professional tennis players. Look at them go. They were happy, healthy, and active on and off the court, but then Michael was diagnosed with cancer, so Crystal started making superfood mixes to help him rebuild his immune system. And when they saw the impact superfood mixes had in improving Michael's health, they knew that it needed to be shared with the world, so they're on a mission to improve people's health with the power of super plants. Your Super's functional superfood and plant protein mixes are made from naturally dried, organic whole foods and superfoods, nothing else. And with Your Super's 100% transparent supply chain, you know you're getting the cleanest superfood mixes on the market. I love how easy and delicious they are, and it's clearly I like shortcuts. This isn't a shortcut, but it is a very, very easy way to get all the fruit and veggies that you should be having in your diet into your diet. You'll feel like you have more energy. You'll feel like you're doing something good for yourself, because guess what? You are. Now get the cleanest superfood and plant protein mixes at yoursuper.com. That's YOUR super.com, and get 15% off your first order when you use code TMGW at checkout. Why not check them out? Just go to yoursuper.com, and don't forget to get 15% off with the promo code TMGW at checkout.
Should we talk about Todrick's show? Because I have some other stuff to talk about. But
sure.
That's our shared memory.
It was so much fun.
You guys, you know our friend Todrick, he's been killing it on tour. Mm-hmm. He performed so hard that I left there and was like, 2020 is going to be the best year ever.
It was so powerful and so full of energy, and his voice is incredible that I think all of us, and probably a major reason that I woke up Sunday morning being like, hell yeah, I can do anything I want to do.
I woke up sore because I was in heels and danced so hard. But I really left and I was like, damn, I'm like, if I need 1% of Todrick's energy.
Oh, and his talent.
I will have the most productive year of my life.
The dancers in the show, just from start to finish, are just like so incredible that you're like, my body will never be that fit.
Ever. No, I mean, sometimes you just got to know what you're working with.
Yeah.
But we were there and it was a great time. We were dancing our butts off. Everyone in the audience was dancing and it was a great mixed bag of like older, younger, like it was all over the map.
Yeah.
It was a diverse crowd. But there was one man in front of us.
Directly in front of me.
Who was not pleased that people were standing. He was an old white man.
He started off when Todrick came out, everyone stood up.
He loved it.
And so first song, he's into it. And I'm like, and
he's recording on his phone.
Yeah, he's probably in his late 60s. And
I
was
not
like,
expect this man to be there.
I loved how diverse everything was. And so I was like, this is going to be the best night. And then at that very moment of thinking that, the man
everything turned.
Just sits down. And then I look down because he's literally just basically in my lap sitting in front of me, and he's just playing solitaire.
He's playing solitaire on his flip phone. And telling the mom with her adorable child who knew every word to sit down.
Oh, God.
And then he stands up like grumpily, starts recording again, and then sits down and plays solitaire.
It was
so strange.
A confusing energy roller coaster from this man.
It wasn't like a fabulous old man.
No.
It was like someone I would think would be at a Ted Nugent concert.
Yeah, it's like a man that would probably draft up my will for me if I asked.
Right, and also be mad he had to like check his gun at the door. Like crazy. So we were just watching this man play solitaire while we watched the most incredible show we'd ever seen.
It was so confusing because it just had a couple moments of like being back into it and brought back on board, and then it was almost like this little weird silent protest of sitting down with the brightest screen of all time playing solitaire.
I don't even know if that phone has options to turn down your brightness.
Yeah,
he was trying to turn down our brightness and we didn't appreciate it.
Truly.
So,
and also I had the added stress of like, I'm getting tipsy, I'm dancing, there's like two gay boys next to me and we're having like the best time, and like I have long lanky legs and I'm like trying not to hit him in the back of his head with my knees as I'm like kind of stumbling. I was so nervous you were going to
spill your drink on him and he was going to go ape shit.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a better story had I done that. But
well, I'm thankful you didn't.
Me too.
Oh, it was such a good time.
It was very, very fun. Oh, and then we got back and the Uber driver got mad at all of us and it was a whole thing.
Well,
he just got
someone broke something.
Someone just kicked that little thing off of. It wasn't me.
Listen how she said. Somebody just kicked a little thing off a thing.
It looked like a plastic thing that went over the armrest that just popped off, and so he just was getting so upset.
It's the thing that like the seatbelt coils into, and the cover fell off, and he was pissed. He was so pissed. I get out. I'm like, ooh, this guy is raging mad. I'm gonna call a different Uber. I call an Uber. It's him.
I know. He's getting so like irrationally mad at us that I took Hannah's phone and just started filming
just in case,
because I was like, he can't blame us. This is probably a faulty thing anyway. And we were very like calm and normal the whole ride home.
We were like, oh no, this pops back on, dude. Like this is made for children to ride in.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, Mamrie's like, I got him on my Uber. I'm not getting back in that car.
I'm gonna keep accidentally calling this same guy. On my Uber over, I had this really nice guy when we met at Hannah's house and had some veggie sush and some drinks before we went. Her street is tiny. The lead up, it's one of those like one lane things.
It looks like you're going into like a private driveway or something.
Right. So I'm driving with my Uber. He's very nice. We're not really talking because I set my preferences as quiet.
Good job.
And quiet and air conditioned. But so we're going and we're waiting because a guy's pulling out of a spot, and then the guy in front of us who's in a convertible takes forever to parallel park into this spot. Like I'm like, I'm late. What the fuck? He's inching by inch. Finally gets in there, is at like a full diagonal and goes, bam, take that motherfucker. He screams that out of a convertible out of pride that he's parked.
Was he by himself?
Yes. even though he's diagonal. And me and my Uber we fully just like head turn to each other and go, that guy shouldn't be driving.
That doesn't seem like that's a good defensive driver right now.
When you're screaming affirmations that you accomplished it and you didn't really accomplish it, I think you should hand in your keys and take an Uber.
Take that motherfucker to who?
To who? Speaking of cars, before we went to Friendsgiving yesterday, Chip and I went to the LA Auto Show.
How was that?
Huge.
Oh, okay. That's not a positive or negative attribute.
It's at the convention center, which is massive. Mm-hmm. I had went like 4 years ago because I did a brand deal with Hyundai and Steve Aoki. Remember that?
Yes.
Sounds like a Mad Libs.
Peak internet.
Yeah, when I was getting paid to hang out with Steve Aoki for a day. And I had to just like go to the auto show to do some like interview stuff. And I remember being so hungover. And it's bright. And there are a million people bumping into each other all day long. Like, so much.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stimulus after a Todrick show.
What is I've never been to a car show. It's just like, here's cars on display and you go look at them.
It's super sleek and gorgeous. Basically, every car manufacturer has their area. So there's like Honda and Lincoln and Jeep, and it's all their new models for the coming year.
Okay.
So it's, dare I say, dope.
Can you like get pre-order?
Yeah.
Like
so they had like these cool electric trucks that like you only pre-order and put a deposit down because they're not coming out for like 2 years.
Oh shit.
Like it's the place to go, and the people who work for that company have their iPads.
Okay.
But they're also talking and presenting, so they'll also have on like head mics and be like the blah 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 model as a car is spinning behind them.
Wow.
So it's like a lot to take in.
Okay.
They also have the prototype cars that aren't real but will become real, that look like space age.
Oh, that's like what Tesla came out with their Cybertruck this week that looks.
Did you see how the windows broke?
No, the windows already broke.
Okay, the big thing is that it's like unbreakable because it's self-driving.
Yeah.
So one of the things of self-driving is like, well, if you're fucking asleep and that thing wrecks, like it better be safe.
Yeah.
So the windows are supposed to be unbreakable, and I don't know who he had come out and what they threw, but he had someone, I think, come out and throw tennis balls at the thing, and both windows broke.
That feels like a massive oversight. If like the one quality of this thing you're touting.
Well, I guess it's like this insane, I don't know, Chip put down a deposit. It was only like $100. But anyway, we're at this car show, and it's just so much going on. And, like Chip is, a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
The man loves cars and trucks. So he's telling me facts. I'm doing like, I'm nodding.
Right.
Like the best nodder in the world, right?
You're basically headbanging.
Being like, I like that color, like adding my opinion, which is mainly just about colors. We approached the Lincoln area, and I'm like, is that live music? And they have a stage, and it's just an a cappella group singing Be My Little Baby. And I'm like, what is this?
Okay.
Like, be my little baby. And
are
I'm
they
like,
singing like to the car?
Like to the people looking at the cars. I'm like, what a strange fucking gig.
I mean, maybe their demo is like people that love old school acapella.
Well, but like Lincoln is kind of an old brand.
It's like a luxury brand.
Luxury brand.
Sorry, Freudian slip.
No, but so it seems like, you get those nostalgic tunes out for the oldies who are coming here to get their sedan.
On a Sunday morning, yeah.
But we go over to the Cadillac area, and I see a kid who's probably like, I don't know, 12 or 13, standing behind a Cadillac trunk counting. And I'm like, he's like 2, 3, 4. The trunk pops open, and an 8-year-old sticks his head out, and he goes, got it. The little kid was locking himself in trunks to see if he could escape, because I guess like there's all these like kidnap like levers.
Wow.
And so he was timing his little brother to see how long it took him to get out of the trunk.
Oh my God. Are they? I mean, I understand that that's a very scary, but helpful, I guess, feature on the car. But
to go to the auto show and be like, how kidnappable is this one?
I know, and also like just letting the two kids do it on their own.
Well, the people at the Cadillac with their iPads were like, these little fuckers have been going around to each of our cars and locking themselves in the trunk.
And there's nothing we can really do about it.
No, it's like, and maybe it's a tradition in their family.
Wow.
Maybe it saved some lives. But I was just like, what a strange thing for you see a kid to pop out and be like, beat my record. Like,
wow.
So it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. I actually really did like it, Chip. I know you're listening.
Oh, there you go.
I liked it. And the one other thing that made me laugh is we were in line to get coffee. And, you know, Chip's always checking out the baked goods.
Yeah.
And he says, without pause, he goes, "What's a cowboy cookie? I'm a cowboy." And I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. I was like, "Are you 5? What's a cowboy cookie? I'm a cowboy." What?
What is a cowboy cookie?
I don't know.
Well, the question still stands, I guess.
On. I've got my computer, so I guess I should look up what is a cowboy cookie for when you're dating a cowboy.
Yeah, maybe these should be added to the desserts of Thanksgiving.
It's got chocolate chips, oats, chopped pecans, and coconut flakes.
Oh.
So it's a little bit of everything, if you ask me.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty healthy cowboy. Today's episode has support from Native. Native creates simple, safe, effective products that people use in the bathroom every day. Their products have trusted ingredients and trusted performance. They create wonderful, I can speak from experience, deodorants, one of my key luxury features for any of my hygiene. You all know that by now. Their deodorants are formulated without aluminum, parabens, or talc, and it's filled with ingredients you find in nature like coconut oil, shea butter, tapioca starch. I don't even know you can find that in nature, but you can. Native's pointing it out. They never test on animals, and they do free shipping and returns, and it all out works, and people love them. That's how you know it works. They have over 9,000 5-star reviews. They've been on the Today Show. They've been in Elle Magazine, Pop Sugar, Refinery 29, just to name a few. Like I said, they have ingredients in the product that you know. With Native, less is more. Like I said, aluminum-free, safe, and effective, and there's something for everyone. They have a wide variety of enticing scents for men and women, plus they release new limited edition seasonal scents throughout the year. They also have an unscented formula and baking soda-free formulas for those with sensitivities. Here are some classic scents: coconut and vanilla, lavender and rose, which is what I have, and it's very pretty smelling, cucumber and mint, and eucalyptus and mint. And it's no risk to try. They have free returns and exchanges in the USA. I carry a tiny one around with me in my backpack, and I have 3 of them in my bathroom right now. You might say, Grace, why don't you just take more showers? And to that I say, why? I got 3 different deodorants at all times. I'm set. And you guys can be set too with 20% off your first purchase if you go to nativedeodorant.com and use promo code TMGW20. Again, nativedeodorant.com, promo code TMGW20 for 20% off your first purchase.
Did you have anything else crazy go on this week?
Nothing too crazy. I did see on Nextdoor this morning, because I haven't been looking too much.
I'm still locked out of mine ever since I tried to change it to Portland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I changed my address. I randomly looked up a house or an apartment for rent in Portland to change my address to that.
They make it
to
really
try to get on Nextdoor for our tour, and they were like, "We're sending you a postcard with your PIN number."
That's right. Yeah, no, there was people posting about like, can I get access, or can someone in the Van Nuys area post this, because I can't post it. And it's like a dog that has a Van Nuys collar on it, and so it's like it's very hard to be able to like, get into the other communities that you don't sign up with.
Because I guess if you're like breaking into cars, you could just see if anyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
Or like if someone described the way you looked when you went and stole their package from Amazon, you could be like, Nextdoor's on to me.
Yeah, that's
this isn't my neighbor anymore.
Yeah. You could have an entire ring of people with fake accounts on different community sites. Uh-oh. We're giving too many ideas out.
Yeah, we're letting the burglars know what's up. And it's about to be burglar season.
Okay, this man posted last night, I guess, in my neighborhood, "Enough with Christmas in November. Yeah, Whoa. If y'all could stop lighting your houses for Christmas in November," all caps, "I don't think anyone would mind. Maybe it's time for a homeowners association. Looks like a tacky New Jersey church carnival out there. Jeez, if you need me, I'll be celebrating Thanksgiving."
Whoa.
Yeah, heated. Todd was heated.
It's like he read my mind.
I truly don't have any strong opinions on like decorating for Christmas now.
I left my Halloween decorations up for a solid 2 weeks.
Yeah.
After, I mean, like full spider webs, everything.
But also your house,
who gives a shit?
It has like a little bit of a separation between the street. So
yeah, but the spider webs were on the outside of my fence.
Oh, I did see a meme of someone being like, the actual spiders in your house watching you put up fake spider webs on Halloween, being like, what
a shame. Yeah, so I don't mind Christmas decorations going up. I mean, granted, is it a little ridiculous when like Christmas is all over CVS when it's like September? Yeah, but I understand that I'm not a Christmas person. Other people are. Elliot's a Christmas person. I'm sure he loves the decorations.
And I think that's why I'm like softening up to it. It's not that I ever hated.
Oh my God, he's Grinching you. Your heart is growing.
I know. It's not that I ever hated it. I really just had no opinion, and I never like sought out like changing my house over seasonally in any way. And so, when he set up his Christmas tree they had yesterday, I was like, oh, this does look really cozy. And when Goose's bed is underneath and she was like falling asleep with a little sweater on under, I was like, this is fucking cute. Okay. I get this. I understand that you love this very much. Okay. So yeah, maybe let's go shopping when my stomach stops exploding.
Okay. Yes. Nothing like diarrhea fireworks underneath the Christmas tree.
A true tradition in that household.
Did you have ornaments? Does he have like ornaments he's had like when he turned 1 and 2? Is he one of those Christmas people?
I think he just did like a big sweep of all of his old ornaments and kind of like cleaned house. Yeah. Hold on. That's at least my understanding, that he had some ornaments, and I think he got rid of all of them when he moved. So
that breaks my heart.
Well, I think he wasn't like attached to any of them, and he wanted to get some new ones.
So did he get some new ones?
Not yet. That was our plan yesterday, was to go shopping for Christmas ornaments.
Wow. Yeah. That's a cute day.
I know. It could have been a great day.
Now I want to get Elliot. Now I want to get him some like ornaments.
Yeah,
to surprise him.
He has one corgi, because that's like his favorite dog, ornament, and it's been sitting on our shelf for him to wait to put it on the Christmas tree.
Stop it.
He does have a star that he says absolutely does not go on until very last. This
man has traditions.
Yeah, he loves Christmas so much. I'm like, okay, I can handle this. Out of all like potentially tacky things that you could really love, this is totally fine.
Right. It's not a year round.
No, it's not a year-round thing. He just loves Christmas season, and so it's like a whole like nostalgic thing for him.
Oh, very cute.
Very, very cute.
Is he an only child?
No, he's got an older brother.
Okay, got it. All right. Story checks out.
Did you see the videos of Post Malone dancing to Shania Twain at the AMAs?
I think I saw.
It's the greatest thing ever.
But I feel like he's also danced really hard to like Dolly and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I kind of love Post Malone.
I was looking through a bunch of his stuff this morning, and I was like, this guy's fantastic. He also so it's him at the end of the AMAs. Shania closed it out, and it's him just dancing and singing to I Feel Like a Woman.
Love it.
And it's so great, and it's like clearly just someone's like camera phone in the audience. And then I guess he won his award, and at the very end of his speech he just said, I love grapes. And that was it. And then I read some article about like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And
there's an article?
Well, there's an article of like the most confusing moments of the AMAs explained.
What's the grapes all about?
I guess he had like a whole party earlier in the day sponsored by like Dolby on like a rooftop. And so it was just like football games, everyone like Dolby sound systems.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, he's been like drinking with all of his friends. And then when he got to the AMAs and they took him like backstage to his green room, like the first thing he said was, I love grapes, because they had them back there. And so then he just decided to say it again on stage.
I love that.
I was in love with it.
Okay, I genuinely love grapes.
Yeah,
like a lot.
Then you would have really resonated with this powerful speech.
A cool, crisp grape. I remember one of the first things Chip and I connected on is we were both like, our grapes gotta be like hard as hell. Like I hate a soft grape of any sort, even if it's just where the stem is attached. I need it
crunchy. I know. I have sensitive teeth around grapes sometimes. That
because
like
they're cold and you got to bite into them.
And they're like that sourness that like, you know.
Ooh, I love a cold green grape, which is funny because last night Beanz, we put one little drop of wine on her tongue as like a celebration for Friendsgiving. And then after we did that, I went, wait a second, I think dogs are allergic to grapes. And then Chip was like, no, I think they're just allergic to raisins. And I was like, no, that's a grape. And he was like, no, but like the process of after it becomes a raisin. So when I looked on my phone this morning on Chrome, the page that was up was, can dogs drink wine? It was one drop. Don't come for me, PETA. She was fine. It was a one little treat. Yeah. But no, dogs are allergic to grapes. No, like fatally.
Wow. I know the raisins thing. Elliot's told me that because I'll like give Goose like, human food. I'm like, can she eat this? Can she eat this?
Well, remember, we know from our both of our opinions about Lady and the Tramp, they can't eat onions, and there's definitely onions in that spaghetti sauce.
Yes.
No, but like a couple of grapes.
Wow.
Can, like send a dog to the hospital and or maybe not come out of it.
Wow. Was she okay with the little drop?
She's super hungover. As you can tell, she's been asleep in my lap the entire time. No, she was good. She was all right. Thank God.
God bless.
But speaking of food, so as we prepare for Thanksgiving and smoking a turkey, and I'm sorry for you listeners outside the U.S. who are like, can they stop talking about fucking Thanksgiving?
Which I saw a bunch of tweets that over this weekend is the 3-year anniversary of us going to London and doing shows for Thanksgiving.
That was so much fun.
We have appealed to an international audience over Thanksgiving in the past, you guys.
We have ignored this holiday in order to come celebrate with you. But Chip was doing like trial runs of using the smoker. So on Friday we like smoked a pork shoulder, and I had to be in charge of like, because it had to smoke for like 10 hours, and I had to like make sure the wood chips were in there while he was at work. It was a whole thing.
That's trust exercises.
It was total. I mean, I was nervous, especially because when Chip leaves, he goes, all right, well, and he shows me how to do it. He goes, it's pretty much dummy proof. And I was like, which means
I'm gonna fuck it up.
I'm a dummy. Yeah. But anyway, what's so funny is I guess this part of the pork shoulder is called a Boston butt. I don't know, but we couldn't. Chip kept calling places, like we were calling Whole Foods and butchers to see if they had that cut, because he specifically wanted to do that cut, and he kept calling places with his accent and being like, oh, hello, yes, do you have Boston butts? And every single time they were confused. Every single time, like a prank call.
Yeah, it sounds like a little kid at a slumber party being like, do you have Boston butts?
That's literally, I said to him, he was like, everyone's so confused. I'm like, because I used to call people and ask if Seymour Butts was there. Yeah. I'd be like, do you know Seymour Butts?
That's from The Simpsons.
You should get more butts, whatever it was. Like, that's the exact one I would do. And I was like, everyone thinks that they're being set up for a prank call.
Yeah.
Excuse me, do you have Boston butts? Yeah. Are they racist? You know what I mean? Like whatever it's set up as. So it just killed me because it was like one after the other.
Wow.
No one knew what he was talking about, but everyone was like, maybe?
Let me go ask.
Would you prank call when you were little?
No, not that I remember. I think I was too scared. We would call like friends' numbers and like hang up. Like that,
just hang up? Would you say anything?
I don't remember doing anything like that. No. So that's why anytime we did thank calling for your YouTube channel, it gave me such anxiety. Because
I love it. I do more of those.
Pranks, even the good ones. I mean, those are great because afterwards when the anxiety fades, you're like, that was fun and sweet and like didn't do any harm. But
no, but I had one of those when I was in like probably 7th grade. That was terrible.
Oh, really?
Because we didn't want to be mean. We were having a slumber party. And so then our challenge was, hey, just call someone. And when they answer, start talking to them like you know them.
Right.
And see if they, because, if someone called you and was like, hey, what's up? How's your week been? You'd feel bad being like, who is this?
Right.
What I mean? And this was, before cell phones and the caller ID.
And you can't hang up and do *69 and then get back on the phone.
So that was our challenge. And like a couple of them didn't work. I call and it was like random. Like you typed in the area code and then you just like did the last 4 digits, whatever.
Yeah.
So I call and this old lady answers and I'm like, hey girl, how are you this week? We talked for 15 minutes. I apparently sounded like someone from her church.
Oh, wow.
To the point where when we got off the phone, like I was supposed to go to her house for lunch the next day. So then we hang up and everyone's like, oh my God, wow, that was crazy. And and the guilt set in. And I was like, this poor old woman might make lunch tomorrow for someone.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, she'll feel stood up.
Oh,
and then she'll go to church on Sunday and ask this woman why she didn't come. And then people are going to think she has dementia. Like,
oh, it's going to unravel in so many bad ways.
So luckily, redial exists.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have remembered the number.
I was going to say, unless you wrote it down.
So I had to redial and be like, actually, I have plans. I'll see you on Sunday. Like, I had to break up with this old lady on a prank call. I was like, this feels awful.
I still hope that woman went to church on Sunday and was like, how was your plans that you had or whatever?
Well, that was a fun little conversation we had on Friday.
You know what? You should call me more often. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Maybe, based on that, the woman did start calling her.
Maybe.
I don't know. I got a rash.
Let's think positively about it.
It's so strange to just call someone and start talking.
Yeah, that's we used to do, Michelle and I used to do like this drunk video gaming where I would talk to the people over the headset.
I loved those videos.
And that's probably as close as we got to like pranking anyone.
That was good. Those were good vids.
Those were fun, but they were sometimes so hard to get someone that actually talked to you the whole time.
Yeah, no. How can you play a video game while beating off and expect to carry a conversation?
Yeah.
That's no good.
It's very difficult.
Oh my God.
Wow. I don't really have anything else this week.
This is one other cute thing.
Yeah.
And then I have some other stuff, but maybe I'll save it. I'll save it because we got to bank some episodes because I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I was driving to the grocery store and I saw there was like a bus stop that was just the pole. There was not like a bench and like the little overhang. It was just the pole. And there was like a full chair, like a full living room chair with a piece of paper taped to it that said, Teresa Sue's bus chair, don't move. So like,
wait,
it's clear
Teresa
Sue's bus chair, don't move.
I initially heard that as Teresa Sue's bus chair, like she's
like
suing this bus chair. Do not move this chair.
No, it was like this clearly older woman uses that bus stop and doesn't want to stand for that long. Of course,
not going to carry a chair to and from.
It's not a good area. So like she had someone come bring a chair.
Wow.
And she goes and sits there.
Good for her.
Isn't that? I was like, let's all go into 2020 with Teresa Sue's.
Yeah.
If your bus stop doesn't have a chair, you pull up a chair.
Yeah, you bring your own chair to the bus stop.
Aspirational.
That's real sweet. And now I'm like, was it a comfortable chair? Can we get her a nicer chair?
Well, the thing is, it's not that nice of a chair. So maybe that's our like pay it forward.
A cushion or something?
Or like a better fucking chair.
But if it's nicer chair, is
or
there
if
more
it's
option?
A nostalgic chair.
Yeah. Or is it there are more opportunities for someone to swipe it if it's...
So what should we do? Like bring it a cup holder, like a cushion?
I don't know.
You guys tweeted us and let us know how we can pimp out Teresa Sue's bus stop area.
Yeah. A candle.
We'll do a drive-by. You'll see the chair.
Okay.
I think we could improve it.
I would like to see that it's still there.
If someone moved her chair after she wrote down on a piece of printer paper
it's like,
not to move it,
that is bad karma.
We will protest.
Yeah.
We'll do a drive-by. Anyway.
I think this got weird.
I think it did too.